for Jesse Vargas to go up against him?
Yeah, I think it's a natural fight. I mean, obviously he's moving to 154. Jesse Vargas and Jaime Munguia are both moving to zone. They're both great fighters. It's a chance for Jesse to become a three-weight world champion. By the way, I thought Humberto Soto was brilliant. You know, I mean, he trained very hard for this fight. He gave it everything. Jesse come through in the stoppage.
What's what we can see Ryan Garcia on the undercard of the
No, that's not happening. No, we tried to make that fight one of our guys, but they didn't want it. Maybe one day you get Devin Haney against Ryan Garcia. The WBC World title. Abdullayev is out observing Ramadan. So the next two available guys is Luke Campbell against Devin Haney. It's a wonderful fight for the WBC title. Devin will fight in May, and then I expect him to go on and change for the world title. They're both with us. They're both outstanding fighters. Luke Campbell's a gold medalist. Lost in this building to Linares in a very close fight. He could have won that fight. And him and Haney's a great fight.
to announce Andy Ruiz as Josh's opponent?
Yeah, this weekend. No, Andy Ruiz. He's looking good, Ruiz. You know, still things to tie up, so it's definitely not done yet. But you know, I like Andy Ruiz. He's got a nice fight, and I know that he will be one of the guys that would give it 1,000,000% against Joshua. He'd let his hands go, he'd come to fight, and you saw in here tonight the atmosphere from the Mexicans. You know, and he could be the first Mexican world heavyweight champion if he gets the pick. So he's game, he's ready. It's not done, definitely not done, but he's definitely right out there.
You sound excited at the prospect. You sound excited at the prospect.
Yeah, because I want someone to come and try and knock Andy Joshua out. That's what I want. I don't want a guy who turns up not really believing they can win, gets knocked out in 2 rounds without throwing punches. I want a guy that comes with confidence and heart and belief. And there's 2 or 3 guys that will do that, and Andy's one of them.
They announced that he wanted a rematch,
Soon as. I mean, like, Rungvisai come up to me and please give me number 3, please. I think the rematch in Mexico would be incredible, or in LA. You know what you're getting every time. You're getting value for money. The second fight was arguably as good as the first. Rungvisai started boxing orthodox for the first 6 or 7 rounds. When he switched to southpaw, he was doing really well. I gave Rungvisai probably 3 of the last 4 rounds, which made it a close fight. In the early rounds and the middle rounds, I thought Estrada was fantastic. But I don't know the tactics behind it.
Did you ask?
No, I mean, not really. That tie's not great, but you know, it's going to be interesting. I don't know what the game plan was. When he went back to southpaw, he boxed really well and he was getting a lot of success. I'd like him to fight Jaime Munguia. It's a bad cut, so he's not going to be ready till probably September, October. But you know, I think that's a natural fight. Jesse Vargas and Jaime Munguia are both in the zone. It would be a fight for Jesse to become a 3-weight world champion. I'd love to be able to get it there. So fingers crossed. I'm not sure. I think Cobram's aiming for the Terrence Crawford fight. We'll see if we can get it. Danny Roman against Ortiz is a great fight. Danny Roman against Ray Vargas is a great fight. I'd like him to go back-to-back unification fights. I'd like him to go with the Ray Vargas fight and the Navarrete fight straight after. I'd also like to see TJ get another chance. We fought 9 or 10 rounds. He was in the fight and probably not ahead, drawing the fight. Danny finished well here with a very good shot. He was a deserved winner.
Danny, great night tonight, right? Every fight was better than the one before.
Yeah, it was amazing. Sometimes everything just goes back. This is our first card in Los Angeles, so it's a huge one. I'd like to go on Saturday next time. I love it. And it's about everyone that's here tonight, I believe they'll be back for the next match.
What is Anthony Joshua?
What's he doing?
Yeah.
In a nightclub. He's just preparing hard.
He doesn't know for who.
Yeah, it would be a good idea. I think this weekend, Sunday, again, it's not done yet. There are things and switch back to someone else.
Eddie, can we talk about who is the priority for Anthony Joshua? The number 2 most popular fighter in the world today. We know that Deontay Wilder has declined. Anthony Joshua. Canelo Alvarez is the most popular fighter in the world. I'm unbiased. In the world, Anthony Joshua is the #2 most popular fighter in the world. Who does he want to fight next?
About how hard it was to get Devin Haney.
He wants Wilder.
Yeah, Devin Haney. How hard was that signing? I mean, we've
Very
seen
difficult.
every single promoter.
Everybody
was
wanted.
after
Yeah,
him.
everybody wanted Devin Haney, from advisors to promoters to networks. That was a big coup for us. You know, and I'm pleased that Devin saw the vision with us. You know, he's a new wave fighter, new era fighter. He loves the idea of the streaming platform. He understands the zone. He understands the model. He understands the business, and he believed that was the right fit for him. So that was a big win for us. Obviously, he's headlined on Showtime for most of his career. Every promoter wanted him, and to get it is a major honour.
So now, May 25th, he'll make his Matchroom in his own debut. A little different for him. He's used to headlining. He will be on the Usyk undercard. Great card. Talk to us about Haney, not just on that card, but the card itself. You got
Michael Hunter as well on that card. If you don't fight Joshua, you've got Filip Hrgović. You've got McCaskill. Unification against Sanchez. You know your stuff. And we've got Devin Haney, and we've got Alexander Usyk's heavyweight debut. It's a massive card.
But Becky's not going to be on that card.
No, not on that card. No, he'll be out in July.
What's the big picture? Devin Haney, what's the
It's a fight for the WBC title. I mean, you know, if the WBC go down their rankings, which is what happens when there's a vacant title, it'll be Luke Campbell against Abdullayev. Abdullayev is observing Ramadan. He won't be available till September. Therefore, it should be Luke Campbell against Devin Haney. You know, there's talk of Lomachenko. I don't believe that the WBC should order a fight between Luke Campbell and Lomachenko. You know, they should order it between the first 2 available fighters in the rankings, and that would be Campbell and Haney.
You guys can guide on Devin Haney.
He's 20 years old. You know, he's had 21 fights. It's incredible. But they want to fight everyone now. You know, they said if there's an eliminator against Teofimo Lopez, if there's a fight with Lomachenko, if there's a fight with Campbell, we're ready for all of them. And, he's only going to get better. He's a baby, really. And already he's lighting up the division.
Obviously looking for a title, but what about a potential fight in the future with Ryan Garcia?
Great fight. Yeah, he'd take that fight. Doesn't have to be in the future.
Can be now. Has he talked to the mention his interest?
Yeah, he wants that fight, but you know, I'm not sure Golden Boy want that fight. If they did, I think they're taking a time of Ryan Garcia. I think they know Ryan Garcia is a great talent. He's got a lot to learn, and so is Devin. But I think Devin would roll the dice in that fight now. I'm not sure Golden Boy would. If they want to, we'd absolutely love to.
Do you think Devin is going to be able to continue to headline his own events?
Yeah, I mean, he's been headlining showbox events, so at certain levels. When he's on the card, we're talking about Alexander Usyk. But the plan is, if he fights for a vacant world title, he'd be headlining. You know, and if he wins a world title, it would definitely be headlining. So that's the plan for him to headline events. But obviously, when you're on a huge card, sometimes you might have to go pro-main.
With him being so young, do you think that there's a rush? Because I mean,
no rush, but they're rushing. They want it now.
He's already number 7 in the WBC rankings.
He's 4 in the
He could be fighting for that title next.
Yeah.
What's the plan with his career at only 20 years old?
They want to go for it now. They want to go for it now. You know, Bill Haney knows what he's doing. He knows Devin inside out. They're ready. They said they'll fight absolutely anyone now.
What do you think about him to come with his own match? What was the wrong thing that
He said that I'm very handsome. And, no, we got on well. You know, and I like Bill. I like what they've done. And what I like about it is, I'm not massive on fighters having their own promotional company and stuff like that. But I think he realised that he needs a partner. And he's taken it to a certain level. Devin Haney Promotions still exists. We're working alongside each other, but I think he's acknowledged he needs some firepower, he needs some machinery, and we're going to be pushing Devin Haney's profile and trying to make him start.
Because
how do you feel about Ammo Williams' debut?
You think it's going to sell out still, regardless of who Anthony Joshua fights?
There's already 12,000 Brits coming. They ain't going nowhere.
Eddie, how do you feel about Ammo Williams' debut?
Devin Haney.
With the signing from Devin, do you think
100%, he breaks down the door. You know, of fighters that have been on Showtime or chased by the BBC. So it's okay. You know, there's light at the end of the tunnel. We're here for you.
Yeah, because you saw Spencer's recent tweet. He said that it's me and Al Heyman. Forget what everybody else is saying, that I'm a promoter or whatever. You don't know what he's doing that in terms of like Errol Spence.
Errol Spence is going to do what Errol Spence is going to do. I'm sure he got paid very well for the last fight.
Anthony Sims Jr.
Disappointing, to be honest with you. Got the win in a tough fight. It's good for him to be in a proper fight for once.
You weren't disappointed about Ammo Williams?
No, I wasn't. I thought Ammo was outstanding, but there's much more tough nights to come for Ammo.
When will we see him?
You're going to see him June the 1st at the Garden. I've given him the slot. He's very happy about that. He's never been to New York in his life. His sister lives in New York. He's a character, and he can punch. He's a vicious motherfucker, and he's only had 30 odd 40 amateur fights. He started boxing 3 years ago. You know, he's a character. We've got some great young fighters. Diego Pacheco tonight. He's a baby. He's just turned 18. But you saw the response. I mean, he could be a big star. 6'5".
Do you expect to have ammo in Houston fighting some cards?
Love to. Well, it looks like we're going to be in Texas in July with Maurice Hooker, so that'll be another one for ammo. We're going to box him 8 times this year.
Are you going to stay involved with the 115-pound division moving forward? Obviously, the top guys are a lot cheaper than some of the bigger weight classes you deal with, and they always put on tough fights. So I'm just curious.
Yeah, I mean, look, I think it's wonderful that those divisions are getting the exposure that they're getting. They're getting the money they're getting. Like tonight, you'd watch that 100 times, that fight, you know, and you could run it back and run it back and run it back. I don't think there are many high-profile fights like Rungvisai against Estrada in that division, but we have Calyafai, WBA world champion as well. It's a unification fight. You know, but I would like to see that one again, maybe even in Mexico.
How easy was it to make the first time, and how easy?
Paid him a lot of money, you know, especially for super flyweights. But it was a mandated fight, so you know, whilst I'd like to take all the credit, it was a bit easier because it was mandated by the WBC.
Besides Joshua Wilder, what's the next biggest fight that you want to do?
Tevin Farmer against Gervonta Davis. With the Danny Jacobs Triple G rematch when he wins next week.
Have you figured out Diego Pacheco?
With Kell Brooks, him against Terrence Crawford, do you think that's a fight that could actually happen?
Yes, I think that, who else are they going to fight? They don't have any other opponents.
Have you figured out Diego Pacheco's name? He's been waiting.
Yeah, El Nino, but isn't there a few people called El Nino?
No, but you were supposed to give
El
him a
Nino.
money. That's what you're going to give him?
It's a bit obvious, isn't it? No?
No.
No?
He doesn't like that.
Okay, I'll work on that.
And talking about 8 days from now, obviously you just spoke with a fighter, then Jacobs.
I'll tell you, all I have to say is this.
Very tough unification.
Mexico won tonight, but not next Saturday.
Do you think
In regards to
still
Crawford,
be competitive with Crawford, or is he seen better?
He can, but it's tough for him to make 147, and Crawford's a great fighter. But you know, in terms of availability for challenges, Kell Brooks is a great fighter, and you know he likes the fight.
in regards to that fight, is it going to be in the UK or America?
Probably America.
Are you looking to make a unification fight with Maurice Hooker and either Jose Ramirez or one of these fighters?
We're in discussions with Top Rank for that fight in July. There's other fights out. He's ready for a big fight, Maurice Hooker. I like Mikey Garcia against Maurice Hooker as well. I think 140 is going to be the net right now, and I think why not fight Maurice Hooker in Texas?
And the 140-pounders are fighting on the zone. Is that another?
Well, you've got the Super Series coming on.
Right.
So Josh Taylor's fighting Barancic, May the 18th. The winner's going to come out with 2 belts. We got the WBO, so all the belts really will be on the zone. Apart from
WBA's on the line tomorrow with Regis program.
Yeah. So, I'm glad they said that. Now they know I'm going to expose them next week. Yeah. Well, first of all, they issued a statement saying we lowballed them, we're messing them around. Then I told you guys that I'm going to expose them next week, and then they come out and went, oh, actually, it was our fault. So don't worry, you'll see next week. But they're going to go into hiding for a few days.
Did you talk to Anthony Sainz about his performance?
Oh yeah, no. I thought it was okay. But I'm expecting excellence from Anthony Sainz, and I just thought it was a decent.
Where do you see him going
I thought he was a bit flat. I think he needs to be tested in a proper fight. I want him to fight Rocky Fielding.
You play in training camp, that's the reason you're flat. Do you give that as enough reason?
Sometimes I'm boxing off fighters too often. So he spent a lot of his career inactive. He didn't box for a year. And now I'm probably making him too active because that's what we do. So every now and again a fighter just needs to take 2 or 3 months off, just recharge their body, try and get rid of that flatness. And maybe that was the problem. But I will talk to him and see why he was flat tonight.
Eddie, tonight next to you, John Ryder. He'll be in the ring next week.
Yeah, Bilal Akbar, it's a great fight.
Correct.